I recently had high cortisol levels, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to turn my symptoms around in about 6 to 8 weeks. A few months ago, I was feeling all of the symptoms of an adrenal hormone imbalance. I was always tired. I was struggling to fall asleep at night. I was waking up at 3 a.m. every single morning. And when it came time to wake up to my alarm, I was so tired. I was really struggling to get up. I was relying on caffeine again. I noticed my hair was falling out so much. It was all over the floor of the bathroom every day. I was brushing out so much of my hair after I'd washed my hair. I was craving sugar. I was needing afternoon naps. I was a lot more emotional and I wasn't handling stress either. And my immunity was suffering. So when I had my cortisol tested, I was not surprised that it was sky high. I knew exactly what I needed to do, thankfully, because I've had this before and I know how to turn this around. So here's what I did. The very first thing I will say is that you need to be consistent. Consistency is the most important thing for this. Even if you're not feeling like it's working straight away, you just have to stick to it. In the mornings, I would get up and I would open up the blinds and let the sunlight in, even though I was so tired, and I'd get out of the house and we'd go for a walk. I avoided caffeine because I knew it was just going to keep me in that adrenal hormone imbalance. I would have either a decaf coffee or a dandelion latte. I made sure I had a protein-rich breakfast within an hour of waking. And for me, this just looked like scrambled eggs with some grated up zucchini on a piece of toast with avocado. I made sure I had lunch at the same time every day and dinner at the same time every night. If I needed an afternoon nap and I was working from home, I would just take a nap because it was better than me reaching for sugar or reaching for caffeine. I got back into self-care, and for me that looked like a 5 to 10 minute meditation in the morning or in the afternoon. And we also went for walks. Before bed, we'd switch off all the ceiling lights and just use soft yellow lamp lighting. I had a pretty solid sleep routine where I would have a shower, I'd jump into bed, I'd switch my phone off, and I would read a book. And I would just read until I got drowsy enough to fall asleep. And eventually that sleep time got earlier and earlier. I also took adrenal healing nutrients, and I made some pretty big changes in my life to eliminate a lot of the stress.